Morning, folks. I'm Dave Canterbury with Self-Reliance Outfitters and the Pathfinder School, back with another Self-Reliance Outfitters tip of the week. Right now, a lot of people are restricted in where they can go and what they can do. And in these times, it doesn't mean that you can't practice your bushcraft and survival skills. You just have to do them closer to home. And a lot of us have plants very nearby our house, even in our front yard, that are edible and can be used for longer term survival, but are also very good to mix with foods that you're cooking in your home or in your camp in the future. So let's look at an area that's about 10 square feet and see how many edible plants we can find. Stay with me. Okay, so this area is kind of a hillside. There's a black walnut there and a persimmon here. But there are lots and lots of edible plants right here, very close to a gravel road right beside my house. And so the first thing we have here is we have mustard garlic, an edible wild green, one of the first things that comes up in the springtime. We also have lots and lots of chickweed growing here, another edible green that can be eaten raw or as a salad green. Not too far away from that, we have several burdock plants here, and this is what they look like now. And as they grow and they die off after they flower, you get this burr. And these are those cockle burrs that stick to your clothes when you walk through the woods. And that leaf is what they look like before they stalk and bloom. And you can dig that root up, and that root is an edible starch, very much like a potato. Okay, so just over from a mustard garlic and a burdock, we have sheep sorrel. And let me find an indicative sheep sorrel leaf here for you. There's a good up close picture of it. It is an edible green as well, a dark green, something that will help to activate your digestive system. And that's the reason that people ate salads traditionally before they ate their meat, was because the greens activate your digestive system to help you digest other food like meats and things of that sort. Okay, so just off from that, we have some wild lettuce here. Again, edible. There's some more here. This is probably a sow thistle in the wild lettuce family, and there's more right here. There's plenty of that wild edible that you could, again, eat raw or you can cook. Okay, right here we have wild onion, and it's got a hollow stem, a round stem on it. So you dig that up and you have a wild onion. You can cut those down and eat them just like a normal onion, chop them up into things and cook with them, or you can eat them raw as well. Okay, so that gives you 5 wild edibles that we found pretty much in 10 square feet of land. Don't discount very common things in your yard, like dandelion, like clover, like swamp violet. Generally grows in yards a lot too. It has a purple flower on it and a leaf that's shaped very much like the ace of spades. Those are all edible plants, and I would encourage you to get yourself a couple field guides, even if you have to order those online. Go out into your yard and on the edges of your property and search for wild edibles. Try to identify them and add them to the food that you're eating now. And it will give you more of an appreciation for the land, but it will also add to your skill level when you are away from your house and in camp somewhere where you can look on field edges and the edge of wood lines and things like that to find these types of wild edibles. I'm Dave Canterbury with Self-Reliance Outfitters and the Pathfinder School. Thanks for joining us for another tip of the week, and we'll be back as soon as we can with another one. Thanks, guys.